So I don't want to spend all this video just talking about me and my problems and my fears and my emotions. I want to help you. I want to tell you what you can do when you're in fight or flight modus, when you feel like I'm feeling right now, and what you can do to deal with that fight or flight thing, how you can fix it, and how you can prevent it in the future if you do the work. So, one way to do that is to meditate every day. Every day, yes. You don't have time to meditate, but you have time to be on Instagram for 2 hours a day. You don't have time to meditate, but you have time to watch TV. I'm not asking you to meditate for 2 hours a day. I'm asking you to meditate for 5 to 15 minutes every day. We're not talking about just changing little things. We're talking about achieving general happiness and getting rid of your panic attacks and your internal pain. If this is something you really want to do, you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the 15 minutes a day. And it's not comfortable, it's never comfortable, but nothing big that ever was built on something comfortable. They couldn't avoid pain to achieve big. So that's where we're heading here, okay? So if you meditate every day, it gives you the opportunity to first acknowledge what you feel and think. After you've felt everything that you needed to feel, you get the chance to detach from your feelings and thoughts. Because our feelings and our thoughts are like a program. They're not always right. And when you realize something, that's the first great step to recover and heal from it. And then feel it all out, and then detach. Never avoid pain. If you avoid the elephant in the room, it's never ever gonna go away. It's just gonna make things worse. Over time and time and time, you won't even know that the elephant is there anymore. But you can still feel it. You can feel the symptoms. You feel sick, you feel ill, you just don't feel happy. But you don't know how, you don't know why. You don't understand that there's an elephant in the room or right on your shoulders, because you don't even see it anymore, because you've become so good at avoiding it that you became blind. But it's not going to take the pain away. To let go, you have to feel it first. You have to feel to let go. So the first thing I started doing while I was panicking about the fact that I was going home is that I started meditating about going home. I was visualizing that I would go home and my mom would yell at me and I would just remain calm. The storm is right in front of me. It's loud and it's scary, but I remain calm. That's what I was visualizing. Because you know what? No matter how loud the storm is, it's not going to hurt you. And it will go away anyway. It's only going to be temporary. The storm will pass. I just accept the moment as it is. I detach and wait for it to pass. I was imagining a worst case scenario, but I changed the outcome. I cannot change what happens to me, but I can change how I feel about it and how I react to it. Then the other day, I did another meditation. You gotta always ask yourself, what do I need today? If I'm panicking about going home because I'm scared I might not feel worthy anymore, then I do this. I start meditating on doing positive affirmations. I am calm. I am healing. I love myself. I am worthy of love. And that's what I repeat over and over again. And if I keep saying it, it will manifest. You know, some people think that's crazy. Like my flatmates, they're always laughing at me. You know, they're like, that's so weird that you listen to these positive affirmations at night or that you're saying these things to you. But just because someone else doesn't want to do it or someone else thinks what you do is crazy, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It might not be the right way for them. But if it's right for you, if it feels right for you, feels good for you, don't let anyone tell you to not do it. Do what feels good. However, here's the thing. I'm not telling you to prepare for the worst case scenario, because we have this kind of false belief that if we prepare for the worst, then we won't be disappointed. If we already know what's going to happen, then it's all good. This mechanism is supposed to protect us from pain and uncertainty. We're so scared of uncertainty and rejection that we rather have a negative outcome and just take that than a greater outcome, but have to face rejection on the process, because rejection is really painful. But this also takes away the chance to get surprised with positive things. It will increase your depression massively and it will stop you from growth. Not good, guys. Not good. And the thing is, expecting the worst won't prevent it. It will provoke it. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're manifesting it. You're planting that seed. People are like, I told you this was gonna happen. Like, you know how negative people, like lots of negative people, they're like, I'm gonna have a bad day and this is gonna happen and it's probably gonna rain and blah, 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 blah. And maybe not all of these negative things are gonna happen, but they focus on the one negative thing that they predicted was gonna happen. And then they're like, right, I told you, so that's why I'm negative. It's just easy, guys. It's easy and convenient and comfortable because it gets rid of all the uncertainty and whatever. But what's the point in being negative? Would you rather be negative and predict an unhappy life, or happy and positive and not be able to predict a future at all and just be like, whatever happens, I'm open? We always like what's easy, right? But unfortunately, happiness is not easy. I mean, it is freaking easy. It's like the easiest thing, but at the same time, it's not convenient. However, the good thing about this self-fulfilling prophecy thing is that we can do the opposite as well. If you can predict all the negative things, you can do the same thing with positive things. So let's say I'm gonna have a great day today, the sun is gonna shine, I'm gonna work a lot, people are gonna be nice to me, people are gonna smile. First of all, I'm changing the way I am. I'm changing my frequency. I'm gonna be nicer to people. So people are gonna be nicer to me. I have that so many times. Sometimes I'm in such a good mood and I'm so open, and then something happens and all of a sudden someone is driving me home from a supermarket with all my like heavy groceries because we started talking and I was in a good frequency and I was open. And then other days I'm just closed up and I'm just so down. I'm just like, oh, everything is just blah. Same thing happens, but, you know, negative outcome. You can say it's a contradiction. I just said you cannot predict the future. It's true, like you cannot predict the future. Everything is uncertain. But if you predict a bunch of things and you just focus on the things that go right, that's gonna put you in a so much better headspace. So, if I do the opposite, if you do the opposite, and we just think, what's the best thing that could happen if I would go home? Well, I would go home with all that inspiration, with all that growth and all those things I learned over the course of the last 2 years. I would go home in that amazing frequency. I would go home and meet my family and friends, and we would all have an amazing time, exciting and fun, and we would do cool things together, and it would be like the best bonding experience ever. I would heal my mother-daughter relationship. I would heal the relationship to my dad and everyone. And it's like a life I never imagined, like something I thought wasn't possible before. I would just be so full of kindness and compassion and full acceptance that for some reason they do the same to me, and we're all just in this cycle of yay, do you, and we're all accepting each other and we're all having a great time and we're all appreciating who we are. And that'd be amazing. Just putting my mind in that best case scenario already gives me so much joy and happiness. So this is the reality I want to create. This is the mindset I want to create. But to create this reality, to manifest it, I need to make space for it. I need to make room for it to fold out. If I would go home and be like, Mom, you suck. You hurt my feelings all the time. You're gonna be angry at me. You're gonna be yelling at me. Dad, why haven't you talked to me for 2 years? Like, I'm so sad. Blah, 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 blah. Do you think this is gonna be good? Do you think there's gonna be a good outcome if I'm just gaslighting everyone? No. I need to focus on the things I love about them. I need to focus on all the little details that make them such an incredible individual human being. And I need to forgive them for everything that has happened. And everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. And the last thing that helped me so much, I was talking to a friend of mine Big shout out to you, Timo. You're amazing. And he's freaking cute as well. And he has a band. Check out his band. I will I will tag his brand somewhere here. But anyway. So Timo said to me, imagine that going home is like going on vacation. You know when you go on a vacation somewhere where you've never been, you're just so freaking excited. You're like this little kid and you just look at everywhere and everything is so new and shiny and nice. You're in this positive headspace. You're just expecting the best thing that can happen to you. It's just all overall great. And he said to me, try to not think about all the things that happened in the past. Go home as if you've never been home. Get that excitement from that vacation you never went to and bring it home with you. And I thought that was such a beautiful insight. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expect the best. I'm going to go home and it's going to be great. I'm going to learn so much and I'm going to make the most of it. Because that's what we do. We get thrown into situations and we got to make the most of them. And even if they're not great, we've always learned something. When you panic, something you fear happens, something that you can't control, a change that you didn't expect, the best thing that you can create for yourself is consciousness. Where are your thoughts right now? What are you thinking? Are you still breathing? Remember to breathe. How can you surrender yourself to the present moment? How can you accept the moment for what it is? What's happening in the present moment? Are you okay? Are you actually safe right now? Are you worrying about something that's actually so far away? Is it realistic that it's going to happen? Feel free to question your thoughts, because your thoughts and emotions are not always aligning with reality. I had to learn that the hard way. And the most important thing, ask yourself, what do you need right now? What is it you need right now? Do you need positive affirmations? Do you need to tell yourself that you're worthy of happiness and love? Do you need to get in the right mindset and to expect the best thing that can happen to you? Do you need to go out and get distracted by friends and just have fun? Go out and play? Or do you just need to be in the present moment and realize that everything right now is fine? Consciousness, guys. Consciousness is key. I haven't figured it all out. I'm not like these people that here on YouTube, they're all like, having the peace and everything. I'm on this journey with you. And I hope we can learn this together. And I hope you can give me some insights and tell me what you do for yourself. Tell me what helps you to snap out of fight, flight, or freeze. What do you do? Probably I missed something. So tell me. Give me some advice. And tell me if what I told you just helped you. Because that's what I really want to do. I want to help people and I want to heal together. Everyone is the hurt inner child. Some childs here are a little bit angry and some are a little bit sad. And all we need is love. And that's how we can heal the world with vulnerability. I cannot change the fact that I'm going home. And there's something in your life that you cannot change. And we can either choose to drown in our anxiety and just feel scared and not do anything about it, apart from panicking, or we can choose to make the most of it, to grow from it and learn as much as we can. I will get the opportunity to face the issues, the pain, the trauma that I initially ran away from. So, as I cannot change it, I can only accept it. When I was reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep, one of my favorite quotes in that book was, we must love... Wait, I messed it up. Obviously, I'm not good with being someone that does quotes. That's for smart people. One of my favorite quotes from it was, we must learn to love what is. Did you hear that? We must learn to love what is. Isn't that a beautiful quote? And I'm ready to learn. Are you? Love you all. Take care. And see you soon. Bye. That was a lot of talking.